Hi loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome, and a very happy Valentine's Day to all of you who celebrate it. And if you don't, a very happy Friday to you anyways. So we are here in cast to create a couple of Sims. So these are my Valentine and anti-Valentine Day Sims. So there's kind of like a trend going on for like anti-Valentine's Day makeup, and I thought that would be cute but in the Sims version. And then I decided, because I love a good opposite twins challenge, we would go ahead and create two Sims, one who encapsulates all of the cute pastel lovey vibes and another who encapsulates a slightly darker, more gothic vibe, I guess. So this is our first Sim. She is our pastel cutie because I do love pastel colors. I am a light pink girl through and through. So this is Daisy Valentine. She is our love bug. She is loyal, and they are actually both perfectionists, which I thought was really cute. Her and her sister are essentially identical. Daisy has just slightly lighter hair and they have different freckles, but I thought that it was cute for them to be just slightly different. And I did just download these two hairs from Day of the Life Sims and I love them. It's from the Elegance set. I'll link them both down below if you want to get them because I just think they're chef's kiss. I downloaded them specific for this video because I had to have them. So Daisy here is going to be dressed up. We're going to go for like a very cute, light kind of aesthetic. I end up using this little bubble dress, which I think is so cute. I haven't used it before, but I think this style is really cute and I think it's perfect for kind of the vibe that I wanted from this Sim. So I thought this was cute. And I kind of scrolled through to see if there's anything else, but once I saw it, I knew that that was going to be it for me. And then for shoes, I struggle a little bit with shoes in The Sims 4. I have a ton of shoes, CC, and I love them, but most of them are just heels, and I don't know, sometimes I just think it feels unrealistic for my Sims to always be wearing heels like this. Like, I do personally wear heels, and I like wearing heels, like it doesn't bother me to wear heels, but I just feel like in everyday wearing heels doesn't exactly make sense, so I feel like I need to try to download some more flats. Anyways, I did put her in heels and I put her in these kind of like summery sandals. I think they're really cute, and even though they're not exactly holiday appropriate, I just think they kind of fit the vibe for Daisy, so I went ahead and gave those to her. I also remembered to paint her toes. I usually don't because my Sims usually have on closed-toe shoes, so I don't think about it, but I remembered for our girl Daisy, so she's got cute little, I think I did pink toes. Also, for the makeup, this was kind of different for me because I typically do neutral eyeshadow, especially because I usually make Sims that are like darker skin tones. And if you make Sims with darker skin tones, you know that a lot of CC makeup and in-game makeup just doesn't quite look as good on these deeper skin tones. So I find this usually a little bit easier to do neutral colors versus some of the lighter colors that just kind of show up looking very ashy. But I think this pink eyeshadow turned out perfect. I think it looks really good on her and it really fits kind of the aesthetic that we were going for. The lipstick I think turned out really nice as well. And the lipstick is something I probably struggle with the most because I pretty much always try to put lipstick on my Sims. I also pretty much always wear lipstick, so I guess that's why it like always occurs to me that like my Sims should have on a nice cute lippy. But oh boy, do a lot of lipsticks look very ashy on, you know, medium to dark skin tones. So I think this turned out well. I also changed her eyebrows right at the end because I wanted them to have kind of very different eyebrow shapes. They do essentially have the exact same face, but I wanted for Daisy to have like a little bit more of like an open, uplifted eyebrow, whereas I wanted her sister Devin to have a little bit more of an angled brow just to kind of change up their facial structure just a little bit. I also did give them different skin details, and Devin has different freckles. So she does have freckles, but she has different ones as compared to Daisy, just because I like the idea of them having just some subtle differences. I also wanted to give Devin a little bit more of a snatched face, if that makes sense. Like I wanted her to look a little bit more chiseled and have like a little bit of a stronger bone structure as compared to her sister. I imagine that she's doing that with makeup. They do have the same face, so like I imagine that she's kind of doing that with makeup, but I like the idea of her kind of highlighting that in that way. So she is wearing the other hair from a Day of Life Sims, and I think this hair is so pretty. I think both of these are so pretty. I just love like the look of like all the layers. I love this like style hair. Like if I had my dream hair, this is actually what it would be, but I don't. So this is not what it is. But if I did this exact style, it's just chef's kiss. For Devin, I really struggled for kind of picking out her outfit. I went with like a all black aesthetic pretty much. And now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been fun to go for like a deep red kind of Bella Goth vibe here, but I don't know. I wanted to go black because I feel like it gives like that real anti-Valentine vibe. But I definitely could have gone for something else. But I kind of struggled because I wanted them to have on like a similar vibe of dress. And a lot of things that I was liking, I've used a fair number of times on the channel, and I try to switch it up. I try to make Sims with different clothing, with different aesthetics, sort of. So I struggled a little bit. I almost used this dress, but I feel like it wasn't as like dressy. Like I feel like it wasn't fitting with the hair because I feel like both these hairs are kind of retro, so they almost need like that kind of aesthetic. And I say that, and you're gonna see the dress I put her in, and you're like, that is in no way in a retro aesthetic, Amber. But you gotta go with the vision here. So I do put her in like a mini dress. It's like a sweater dress. It's fitted. It's cute. I really like the neckline, and I like the detail of like the lace along the bottom. I just think that adds like just a little bit of romance and whimsy to her look. So it makes sense in my head. Also went with thigh high boots. I will put thigh high boots on a sim under all circumstances. It's going to always be a win for me. No situation in which I'm going to say, no, those thigh high boots don't go with this outfit. They absolutely do. They absolutely will. Can't be convinced otherwise. In real life, no. But in The Sims, absolutely. For Devin's makeup, we're going dark, and I actually feel pretty comfortable with this. I love a good dark makeup look. Again, I make darker toned Sims, and so I find that most of the darker eyeshadow looks just work better on their skin tones. So I'm pretty used to doing this, and I think it just looks really good. I love the idea of her having like a very smudgy, smoky look, and so I think it came out perfect. Giving her just a little bit more blush, but I don't want her to be as blushed as her sister, though I feel like neither of them have like that super blush kind of aesthetic that's pretty popular now. Again, because sometimes I feel like it could just not look as good. So I went with something kind of in between. And then for jewelry, I decided to go gold for her. Her sister actually has on silver jewelry, so I thought it would be fun to kind of switch it up. I typically wear silver jewelry, but I think she looks really good with the gold. And then something I actually did for these two is that I went after I completed them and I gave them likes and dislikes. I don't think to do that very often because I don't know, I just don't think about it, but I like the idea of kind of making my Sims have a little bit more personality. I make a lot of Sims and I don't do anything with them, so I think trying to give them a little bit more personality, if you've been watching the channel, you know in my last couple of videos, I've given a lot more backstory to my Sims, and I think it's the idea of like trying to form a little bit of a deeper connection for me and make them feel like more of characters. So giving them the likes and dislikes, I think it kind of just adds the personality and the lore that I wanted to create with these two. You can probably guess what their likes and dislikes are. Obviously, the liked colors. Devin likes black. Daisy likes pink. Daisy likes flirtation and affection. And our girl Devin likes a little bit of flirtation and physical intimacy. So I just think that kind of adding that in helps to really encapsulate their characters a little bit better. I am also giving them tattoos because, of course, we're getting the new Sims 4 Business and Hobbies expansion pack. And we will be getting a very large expansion on what we can do with tattoos, which I'm so excited for. I feel so limited by tattoos. It's so hard for me to like pick and choose what tattoos to give to my Sims now because it just, I don't know, it feels really inflexible. And I have a lot of like custom content and they're just like full body sets. And usually I either end up giving my Sims all of them or none of them because I like the look of having a heavily tattooed Sim, but you can't really do that unless you're using a full set. So here I am. Devin is actually just going to have this one tattoo, but honestly, now that I'm like really looking at her, I think Devin would be perfect for a business and hobbies playthrough. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I think she could be a perfect little tattoo artist. She's so cute. I think it would fit her vibe so well. Additionally, I do want to take a moment to say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And if you don't have anyone to celebrate, remember that Valentine's Day is just all about love, whether that's love for yourself, love for your family, love for your friends, or love for your partner. It's just about that. So if you're celebrating by yourself, I hope that you treat yourself to the best that you can. I hope that you love on yourself as much as you possibly can today. Love on all of your loved ones and your friends and family as well, because it's just a day of love. It is actually my son's birthday today, so after he gets home from school, we'll be doing all of that stuff, blowing out candles, giving him presents. So it's going to be very exciting. My husband and I went on a little lunch date. So it's been a good Valentine's Day for me. And I hope that it is a good Valentine's Day for all of you as well, or a good love day if you are a sim. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know which of the twins is your favorite. Are you Team Daisy or Team Devin? I actually don't know. I'm kind of team Daisy, like Daisy's my aesthetic. But honestly, I love Devin, so I might have to pick Devin, even though that's not my typical aesthetic. But let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I appreciate each and every one of you who take the time to watch any of my content. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. And I will see all of you love bugs next time. Bye!